We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for returns for to smash that like button. So when you watch this video, helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Muln stock pushing up higher today, while the overall market was having the same volatility. And our SPY bot since 10:05 a.m. sent us out a bull indicator, and calls went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize within either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down, by receiving that clarity and edge over the charts. So here we are with Muln stock pushing up higher. We have some key levels to look at. It's looking pretty exciting as well based off 42 vision. You're definitely going to want to stick around for today's video and key levels. But before we break it down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave 5 to 10%, 10% plus. But one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was SOUN. We caught this one in the pre-market as it was sitting sideways under a bull indicator, pulling downwards towards the bell, went under a bear indicator towards the bell, and after the bell, hitting that dip area and shifting into strength on 42 vision. Got that bull indicator as well as an extra layer of confirmation. Went into full strength and got that highest point within minutes of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Muln stock pushing up higher after yesterday's dip and looking pretty interesting based off 42 vision. And not only that, but also the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving that clarity and edge over the charts. So Muln stock is now under a bull indicator based off the 30-minute within the volatility, and it's pulling away from a dip area, right? That's what we call the dip areas, the white with red borders. Then they shift to red with green. Then they go to dark green, and to complete the transition, they have to go to bright green. And sometimes they continue it or they reach it and then they go back down. This was a complete transition from the upside to the downside, and this is in the complete transition right now in the upside, missing the last piece of bright green, and we've hit dark green so far, and we get that extra layer of confirmation with the bull indicator. Now, the last time we hit this dip area was right here when the transitions went back up, and it got a bull indicator, and it lasted from 130 all the way up to highs here of about 142. Almost a 10% plus move. Now, every single time we hit the bright green area and we transition back down, followed by a bear indicator, it goes ahead and goes even lower until it hits the dip area and tries to finally reverse. So super important that the white with red borders is what we call the dip areas. The bright green is the rip area, and we have the bull and bear indicators as extra layers of confirmation within the volatility of the 30-minute. And you can also look at this from even lower time frames, right? Within the volatility, things are a lot more quicker, faster, and also moving with the whole entire movement of the chart. So on the 15-minute here, the bull indicator was a lot earlier, right? Literally a few bars after it transitioned into dark green, and it's been in this continuation, and it's completed a full shift on the 15-minute, but not on the 30-minute just yet. Now we're going to look at this from the 4-hour and also the 1 day to go ahead and see things with less volatility and see where we stand. But very interesting that this bull indicator popped up here on the 30-minute, canceling out this bear indicator. But as we've seen the last several days, things have been pretty volatile back and forth. Now, let's go ahead and look at things from the 4-hour here. And you could see on the 4-hour in the bigger picture, it's been under a bear indicator since up here at $2.50. And when it even tried to come back up, and I made those videos, I stated if this bear indicator on the 4-hour does not get canceled out by a bull indicator, this could go into further weakness. And here we've seen it continue, and especially after it broke through the support here of $2.16, and then based off the history of the chart down here at $2. And here we are in this extreme weakness area, and it's tried to have its small reversals, but consolidation has been found way down here at around $1.15 up towards $1.40. So it has been under that bear indicator and being dominated the overall chart for the last several weeks and almost month and a half now that we're going into. It's been pulling it downwards, and it's found a consolidation here, and it's trying to get away from the white with red borders into red with green borders, and hopefully this could shift up into dark green, and if a bull indicator pops up, it could possibly cancel out this bear indicator. But right now on the 4-hour, it's under a bear indicator, and on the 1 day, it has been under a bear indicator since up here at $2.38. Broke through those key support levels of $2.16, $2, and we've been down here trying to level off, as you could see here on the chart, but it continues to show red bars. Now, the last time it was pretty bearish, it stayed under red bars for some time, and it did not hit white with red borders until it had a consecutive continuation of downside, right? And it lasted for several weeks and months as well at a time. So things are trying to level off here. This is going to be a very interesting point based off the 1 day and the 4-hour, where it's trying to find a support. And if it starts to come back up, we want to see red with green borders. We want to see dark green followed up by a bull indicator, as it did right here, to bring itself back up to resistance levels and cancel out this bear indicator. But right now, it's just leveling off, as you see right here. Slowly, we'll have to see if it can hold up, and support levels will be important. And on the 4-hour, you could see the consolidation here, and on the 30-minute, a lot more volatility, but sideways action, right? It's just switching from bull to bear indicators a little more quickly than usual, and it's also a penny stock, so something to keep in mind within the volatility, right? So let's go ahead and talk about here the key support and resistance levels that I would be watching going into tomorrow. The first thing is, the first support is yesterday's low at 120, and below that is 116, which is nearly the lowest point that we've seen in this bearish downward trend and consolidation. So those are two very important numbers, and below that, if they get broken through, 110 and $1 will be significant. Now, we are under a bull indicator, and if we want to see this continue, it definitely needs to break above resistance levels, and the first resistance is 137, one of yesterday's highs in the pre-market, but specifically the high from the day before that, 145, will be a key level to watch if the bulls can turn that into a support and break away from it, so we can then start talking about other resistance levels based off the history of the chart. Those are the key levels that I would be watching, but very interesting how it's pushing away from a dip area, doing a transition here into dark green so far. The last part of this transition based off 42 vision would be bright green. I'm going to be watching 42 vision closely, and if this bull indicator continues to hold strong and not get negated by a bear indicator, that would signify possible strength as we see this trying to move up higher or hold itself up from going any lower. But resistance levels will be the determining factor if the bulls are finding strength within this chart. And to receive clarity within the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and there's many more bots on the way to get connected to the Discord. It sends us direct notifications to give us that edge and clarity within the charts, and you can receive this edge and clarity that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on the opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. You can now gain access to these resources and join the members using these resources, receiving that edge and clarity within the volatility to the markets, whether stocks are jumping up, going down, bearish or bullish. No FOMO, no chasing, just focused on what really matters and maximizing within those moves. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.